Hello everyone and welcome to my NFL 2K franchise series. Now this was a requested series from a few people, so I decided to just do it because I like playing the game anyway. Now, I have made a few changes to my roster already. Some of the changes reflect what has gone on in the offseason already. I got Albert from the Chiefs and got Finnegan from the Rams, and I got rid of those two crybabies on the offensive line. We know who we're talking about, don't we? Yeah, I got rid of those guys. I added Ted Ginn back to the kick return because I just like that guy. I think he's an underrated player. But basically, I'm just going to show you guys all of the gameplay and my moves that I make throughout the season until I either get eliminated or win the Super Bowl. Find out whatever. Now, my first opponent is the Tennessee Titans. We all know I have to shut down Chris Johnson in this game. I'm not going to do any commentating during the game because I want people to experience the atmosphere of the game. If you guys want me to do commentary in the future during the game, let me know in the comments. But I will do additional commentary after the game is finished. Alright, hope you guys enjoy.
Tennessee Titans, Miami Dolphins. It's game time.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Pro Player Stadium. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Wallace is one of the premier receivers in the NFL. What really impresses me about this guy is his endurance. It enables him to maintain his high level of play without drop-off during the course of the game. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Washington is a very gifted receiver. He's built solid, and he is tough to knock down. There's not many guys on offense who give as much punishment as they receive, but he's among the few. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss. Heads it is.
Number 9, kicking off for the Dolphins.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 9 boots the opening kickoff. Wright decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 20. Susie Culber is standing down on the sidelines, and she has a weather report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. It's sprinkling out here right now, and the grass is definitely slick. The moisture will surely affect the passing game and make the ground more slippery. Back to you, Dan.
Thanks, Susie. The Titans get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Washington had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work. Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Number 10 puts his arm into this one, and the reception's made at the 37.
Number 18 fights for every inch of turf he can get. Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Classic overachiever, not unlike my... Myself.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Down. Set. Break.
Washington didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Washington had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Johnson gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Keep him out of the zone. Come on. Shotgun. Shotgun.
Starks gets the sack.
Randy Starks sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down and up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Number 34 fields it all the way back at the 8. Dragged down at the 13.
Number 34 didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure. He couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Dolphins offense takes the field, and they have a way to go. They'll start at their own 13-yard line.
Blue 33.
Moreno punches this one left of center and gains about 3 yards.
Number 92 with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the 16-yard line.
Set. Check. Check. Goal 51. Check. Goal 51.
Number 99 gets the sack way back.
Number 99 goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
They force that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long. Third down, 2 wideouts on the field. Moreno picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 4th down. Fields lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Fields gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Number 10 gets it off the bounce at the 19. Crosses the field, brought down at the 18. The Titans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 18-yard line. Wright goes in motion. Johnson picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. Second down with the tight end Wright. Takes him down back at the 17.
Freeney targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
And I'll tell you what, this looks like it wasn't that difficult to tackle, but he had his hands full.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Dan. He really had to square himself perfectly to make that play.
Number 91 sacks him way back at the 9. 4th down coming up.
Number 91 hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man. Great effort.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Number 6 lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Number 6 takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 34 gets it at the 48. The 45 tackled at the 42.
Number 34 racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Dolphins start this drive in great field position at the 42-yard line. Moreno picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Moreno used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Down! Set!
Chase down at the 29. That will bring up first down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Ball at the 29.
Down! Set!
Moreno gains 8 yards.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Ryan rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete.
Number 76 with the deflection.
Give it up, Bo.
Third and
The earlier
one.
you end this, the earlier you
Ball
can
at
go
the 21.
home.
Down!
I got 17.
Set!
I got 17.
Blue! Listen up! Gray, 59! Listen up! Gray, 59!
Tyler goes in motion.
Hut, hut! Hut! Hut, hut, hut!
Miller picks up about 2, and they will move the chain.
Miller can thank his blockers for that last play. If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
A nice play, and with only a short distance to the first, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, third and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. That's good execution.
Ryan rifles this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 20 with the deflection.
Number 20 gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
That would have been a touchdown, but instead the defense comes up big and forced the incompletion.
Way to prevent the big play.
It'll be second down. Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Double wing left!
Number 92 sacks him way back at the 26.
Number 92 moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the backfield. You know, that was a great call.
That'll be his first sack of the game. That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Pushing you back, baby. Pushing you back.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Ryan rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch.
Ben is squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
That time when they went deep, they hit the jackpot.
Which has not been true for their long game today. Let's see if this completion turns it around for them.
Down! Set! Black, 43! Check! Gray, 44! Check! Gray, 44! Hut, hut! Hut, hut! Check! Gray, 44! Check! Gray, 44!
Ben patches it over the middle, and he's in for the score.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Ben makes the catch here with 3 defenders on his tail. I'll tell you, I was not expecting that pass at all. I wonder if he knew it was coming.
Yeah, Peter, I think you could argue that that throw probably should never have been made. It was very risky, but it did work out.
Yeah, it's all about staying focused and believing in your teammates.
He gets the TD and a little congratulations from his teammate.
It's well-deserved, Dan.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Number 9, Boom's a beauty here. Hunter decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 19.
Hunter got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Titans have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 19-yard line. Starks gets the sack way back at the 14. Hakeem was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Calmer has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. He came off the field complaining of leg cramps, and the trainers are saying exactly that. They're finishing a quick massage of the area, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Check go! 21! Check go! 21!
Johnson goes in motion. Washington makes the catch on the right.
Number 10 launches this one perfectly, and the D was nowhere to be found.
You got that right. Missed coverage all around.
That's right, Dan. My 6-year-old could have covered that pass better.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
30-yard line. Down! Set! Check him! Check him! Great! 39!
Johnson takes it across the line and heads out right. Tackled at the 35.
Watch that counter!
Second and 5. Ball at the Titans, 35-yard line.
Set!
Johnson is at the 45, 40, 30, 20, 15, and touchdown.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 74 yards and 1 touchdown.
Number 4, holding.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Yeah. What I tell you? All day, me, all day. Come on now.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 2 rockets this one deep. Number 34 downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a good work out there, man. All right, yeah.
The Dolphins could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 20-yard line. Moreno takes it for his 5th carry and chews up about 4 on the play.
Number 52 with the tackle.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Miller takes it off the toss and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ryan unloads this one to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Ryan played this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
And I'll tell you what, he made that precision route look easy.
Too easy almost. I'll tell you what, Dan, the D couldn't even hang with him there.
First down, 2 receivers to the left.
Down! Set! Hyena Black 89! Hyena Black 89! Hyena Black 89! Hyena Black 89!
Wallace takes the catch out to the left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
All right, yeah, I'm bringing it all day.
Wallace had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
What a play. A massive pickup and an obvious first down, Peter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby.
5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
The Dolphins dawdled back there, and that gave them a delay of game penalty.
First down with a split backfield.
Ball at the 19.
Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Ryan does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Second and 3. Ball at the 8-yard line.
Down! Set! Black 25!
Moreno chews up 4 yards, and that brings up third down.
Number 52 brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some game there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
Listen up! Goal 74! Listen up! Goal 74! Listen up! Goal 74! Listen up! Goal 74!
Five-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
The Dolphins got called for a delay of game on that one, Dan. They should have been more aware of the clock.
We stop him right here and right now.
Down! Set!
Ryan just rifles this one, and it's off. Incomplete.
Number 72 had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
They take the lead.
Number 9 kicks a soggy football here, but he's on target. And the kick's good. Great job in this nasty weather.
The field goal puts them in the lead, which is where they wanted to be heading into the locker room.
Let's see if they can build on that slight lead in the second half.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Dolphins with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Dolphins should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 10 is back. He's pretty much locked in on his wide receiver. He hits him. The Finns now in the second quarter, already inside field goal range. Number 17 connected with his man on this one. A 23-yard play that set up a Dolphin touchdown. The Titans trying to answer back. Titans trailing by 7. Number 28 is going to bounce this one to the outside. And look at the execution up front. He's in the clear. They knot it up. 7-all. The Finns come right back. Number 17 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 26-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Dolphins are holding on to a lead, 10-7. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Number 28 has played outstanding. So that'll do.
Number 2 kicking off for the Titans.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Number 2 kicks it, and the second half has now started. Number 34 fields the second half kickoff at the 1. Jukes stop at the 22. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful.
Moreno will get the carry on first down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Ryan makes the throw after the play action fake, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
The intended receiver, number 91, with the coverage.
Third down, 6 yards to go.
Ball at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Set! Blue 22. Check. Goal 51. Check. Goal 51. Check. Goal 51. Check. Goal.
Wallace catches the heater left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Ryan passes this one after the play action, and the catch is made well.
Wallace is in man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skill.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense. Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
Aina Black 61. Aina Black 61.
Moreno takes it for his 8th carry and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Moreno powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Check goal 83.
Hakeem gets the sack way back at the 49.
Hakeem got the sack, but he was totally unblocked. You need to at least lay a hand on someone to slow him down a bit.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Wallace snags the missile, and he's looking for room.
Wallace really delivers on this play. Let's take another look. First at the catch.
There it is, but he's not done. He's going to make his way forward for extra yard.
Oh, he's a go-to guy for sure.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Moreno takes the handoff and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 19.
Second and 2. Ball at 19.
Shotgun.
Moreno chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up first down.
They're going air. I see pass. Leopard. Shotgun.
Miller gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled hard at the 13.
Miller used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Okay, all right.
Step it up, defense.
Second and 8. Ball at 13.
Bryan goes in motion. Bryan makes the nice catch, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Ryan has the arm to get this pass in the air despite throwing it off the wrong foot. Let's see that again. Oh, he connects anyway. That's a little bit of luck and a whole lot of skill.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
First down from the shotgun. Miller chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Second and goal. Ball at the 1.
I got two open. Check him.
Miller gets the toss and runs into traffic. Hakeem crushes him behind the line at the 2.
Hakeem targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Ryan throws a bullet to the flat, and it's cut for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Watch this catch here. Great job of seeing the ball into your hands and picking up those critical few yards.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 9 kicks it off. Hunter fields the kickoff at the 2. Dragged down at the 27.
Hunter received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Titans offense will start this drive at their own 27-yard line.
Down. Set.
Number 18 pulls down the flow.
Number 18 has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, that's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Dolphins enjoying the lead, 17-7. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Number 10 uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Keep your eyes on the pass. First and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Johnson gets the call on first down and heads upfield.
Number 55 with the tackle.
Look at the yards after the first hit. That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Number 10 throws a lob here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Number 32 came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down with the tight end right. Washington grabs the fastball over the middle, and
Washington is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch. Great job.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Number 10 zips into the left sideline, and the completion is good for 6.
Number 18 had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. He's in for the touchdown.
Johnson sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
That's another visit to the end zone for him, and he has some nice stats so far.
Yeah, he's generated points, that's for sure, Dan. So far, he's got 86 yards and 2 touchdowns.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 2 booms a beauty here. Number 34 downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The The Dolphins offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Ryan throws a big high lob, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 11 was the intended receiver. Number 20 with the coverage.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Number 20 didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
Third and 10. Ball at the Dolphins, 20-yard line.
Ryan throws a bullet, and it's incomplete.
Matthews went for it on that last one with a long distance.
Timeout call.
Fields lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 10 to make the return.
Fields takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Number 10 fields the deep punt at the 31. Tackled at the 43.
Number 10 returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
Johnson goes right up the middle and passes the line. Tackled at the 50.
Second and 3. Ball at the Titans, 50-yard line.
Blue 19.
Number 18 catches the bullet outlet.
Number 18 does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the 37.
Down.
Number 18 goes in motion. No good. Incomplete.
Stevens had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Jordan sacks him way back at the...
Jordan hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man. Great effort.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
Number 6 gets ready to punt this away. Number 6 gets the snap and punts it away. Number 34 fields the punt at the 13. Back down at the 21.
Number 34 had no trouble getting a few back after that very disappointing punt. Nice opportunity for this offense.
The Dolphins stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. Moreno has his number called on first down and rambles for about 5. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Listen up. 62. Down.
Moreno. The Titans take their first timeout. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:55.
30 yards.
Listen up. Gray 160. Listen up. Gray 160. Hot.
Moreno carries it for a 3rd time in a row. The Titans will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, 10 yards to go.
Down.
Moreno. The Titans take a timeout. That's their final one.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Moreno carries it yet again and heads left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be first down.
Beautiful job picking up the first down, and more importantly, they keep the clock running. Great play.
First down with a split backfield.
Well, they'll wait until the last second to snap this one and take as much time as possible off the clock here.
Hey, 14. Hut, 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 hut. Hut, hut.
Moreno bulldozes right of center, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Rip, rip, rip,
Second and 8. Ball at the Dolphins, 49-yard line.
Down. Set. Gray, 25. Gray, 25. Hut. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
That's 2 yards on the play.
Stay low. Stay
Third
low.
and 10.
Rip, rip.
Ball at the Dolphins, 47-yard line.
Down. Set. Goal 52. Goal 52.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Dolphins come out on top 17-14. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Dolphins stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Number 17 would find his target on this one. A 24-yard play that set up a Dolphin touchdown. The Dolphins now up by 10. The Titans answer right back, already inside field goal range. Number 28 found a little opening, and that was all he needed. A 7-yard touchdown for the Titans. And that's where we'll leave this one. Dolphins edge out a win, 17-14. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his depth passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Number 17 is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort, and you won a close game today. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Today's win was huge. The coaches, man, it's all about the coaches. If it wasn't for our coaching staff out here, we wouldn't have got it done. So I give a lot of credit to the coaches. They were a big edge in winning this game today.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman.
Well, that was a pretty tight one for the first game of the season. The Titans gave me all I could handle in that one. The Patriots look like they're at top here. I got to knock them off. The Ravens are back on top. Chargers. The Broncos 1-1. That don't make sense. Now we go to the power rankings here. I want to see where I stack up the Bengals at the top for some odd reason. And I am somewhere number 16 here. I'm sure that will improve. Now I'm going to check out the front office. I want to see how my trade block is doing. I put some guys on the trade block. I wanted to see who would get a bite here. Paul Solia, he's not a Dolphin anymore. I wanted to get rid of him and see what I get in exchange. He's a good defensive tackle. So Haloti Ngata and another guy. I'll definitely take that. Declined. Okay, try it again. Now they want another player. Well, I've got enough defensive ends anyway. I'll take the trade. So now I have a beast in the middle of Haloti Ngata. I did have a beast anyway with Paul Soliai, but I still think Haloti Ngata might be a better guy, better player overall. Dustin Keller, I'm not sure if he'll be effective after his injury last year, so I know he's not on the team anymore, so I want to get rid of him as well. Now, one thing I did forget to show you guys are the SportsCenter highlights, which I will do that every week following this game. I just forgot to do it. That's it for week 1. I will see you guys in week 3 because I screwed up week 2 with the Bengals.